Hello, hello. This is Sherry with Creating Cards with Sherry, and I'm so glad that you've chosen to join me for my Tickled Tuesday video. Today we're going to do something that is so easy you aren't going to believe it. But before we get started, I just want to say that if there's anything that you see in any of the products that we use today and you are interested in them, please stop at my shop, creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. Use the host code WP379DAX for special rewards. And then if you want to get the directions on exactly how to do today's project, go to my blog at creatingcardswithsherry.blogspot.com. Okay, let's get started. I have to be honest with you. I don't know how many times I went, okay, let's do this for Tickle Tuesday. No, let's do this for Tickle Tuesday. It took me forever to make a decision. And then I ran into a video and I went, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. And this video was done by Cheryl, I don't know her last name, from Stampin' Squad. And she did a treat packaging thing that is so easy. I call it the easy peasy treat packaging because it's that simple. And it will take you like 6 minutes or less to make them. So anyway, I'm going to show you the products that you're going to need. In this particular one that I did, now I used my paper snips. I got my take your pick out just in case I needed it. A punch, my bone folder, tear and tape, mini dot or dimensionals, and then I used the red and white glimmer paper. It comes in a pack like this, and there's 4 sheets of each in the pack. Very pretty paper, and definitely worth getting around Christmas time. I used the Stays-On ink because I stamped on the glitter paper, and this works best when you're stamping on the glitter paper. Or glimmer paper. Let me look at this again. Glimmer. They call it glimmer, not glitter. Glimmer paper. I tried it with the black memento and it smeared. It didn't. It just spread everywhere and everything. So the Stays-On works really well on it though. So you will want to get this if you ever plan on stamping on glimmer paper. Okay? And then I used, the stamp that I used was this little one with Love and Hope from our Hope and Peace stamp set. So let's get started. I'm just so excited about this because it's so easy. I just can't get over it. I'm dropping things here. All right. You're going to need your paper trimmer because we're going to start out by scoring. And what you need is a 6x6 size of DSP or designer series paper. You can use any color you want. You can do this any way you want to do. Today I'm using one of the sheets from our Boughs of Holly DSP. All right, so there's a bunch of scoring, and it just doesn't take long. So 1.5, we're going to score this at 1.5. We're going to score it again at 2 3/4, and at 4 1/4. And then one more score is going to be at 5 1/2. Get it over there. There we go. Then you're going to turn your paper just 1/4, and you are going to score it at 1 1/4. I want to make sure this is straight. There we go. Okay. Next step, you will want to take your bone folder, and you want to just go through and crease all these folds. because when you do that, it will just make it easier for you to put it all together. You aren't fighting with the bending of everything. And then I'll just do one more on that fold that we had. There we go. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to prepare this. I don't need this little itty bitty corner or this rectangle right here. I think you can see it. So I'm just going to snip that off. Okay. Then remember when we turned the paper at that quarter turn and we scored it at 1 1/4? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go to that spot and we're going to cut along the score lines all the way up to that fold. Okay. Sometimes it's easier to see the score lines on the other side depending upon the print. So you might want to just flip it over and do it that way as well. Okay, that's all the cutting you're going to have today. Then we're going to take some tear tape, and we're using tear tape because that will keep your package together. It's one of our stronger adhesives, and it will hold much better. So you're going to take some tear tape, and you're going to put that right there. And we're going to take this off if I can grab it. Let's see, maybe I'll get a better luck if I use this. There we go. All right. And I'm just going to fold this down. And if you go 1, 2 folds in, you will bring it over here and it's going to line up perfectly with where that tape is. And you can just firmly fold that in. The key thing to remember when you're doing this is where that strip is, that is going to go to the back of your package. All right. So let's start by folding in our sides. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our multi-purpose glue and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in there, not much, and a little bit on that one because we want it to just be secure. And then on the last one, we aren't gonna put much, but we're gonna put a little more in so that it holds really well with all of it. Okay, then you're gonna tip it down there. You'll want to get something like your pick tool or your bone folder. Just kind of tap on that to make sure that it stays in place. Then you want to squeeze the upper ends together so it kind of looks like a long milk carton. All right. And you're going to squeeze those together. Take your paper punch your hole. All right. And then you're going to take the candy or whatever treat you want to put in there. I chose to get some Lindorf chocolates. So I'm going to put 3 of those in. They fit perfectly in this. And then I'm going to take my ribbon, and you don't even have to tie. I mean, you could tie a bow if you wanted to, but this is really simple in the fact that all you have to do is fold it in half. And actually, it will help to cut about 11 inches, maybe a little less, 10 and a half would work too. But that's how long you want your strip to be. And then we're going to scrunch this up. Put it through the holes. Wrap this around. And you don't want to pull too hard that you tear the DSP, but you want to make it snug. All right, and then I'm going to get my ribbon scissors, and I'm just going to trim the top of that. And then I'm going to grab my embellishment, and you can put any embellishment that you want on here. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going to use the glimmer paper and the stamp that I put the message on. So this one, I used the layering circle dies on this. I forgot to bring those over, but you can look those up. Layering circle dies. And I'm just going to put this one right here. And then I'm going to put some more Stampin' Dimensionals. These are mini dimensionals. And I'm going to put that down there and remove the paper, the backing. And then I'm just going to line that up. And there we have it. There's your little treat box. Isn't that cool? And we're done already. It just goes by so fast. I'll show you a couple other ones that I made. This is one that was similar to that. And then this one. And this. Oh. And here. So there you go. Those are all the different types of things that you can do. I had a little extra deal here. But anyway, that's what you can do. They go really fast. You can get them done. They're good for party favors at workshops that you do, or maybe party favors at the holidays, your Christmas gatherings, Thanksgiving gatherings, anything like that. They would be perfect. Even if you were getting married and you found the right DSP and everything, and you wanted to make this kind of a party favor, you could certainly do that, because it would. And this is a nice one to do that with because it's so easy to make and it goes quickly. So when you have a lot of guests, that will help you get through very quick. So anyway, that's my easy peasy treat packaging. I'm glad that you have joined me today. And if you have any questions about how to do these, again, you can go to my blog. And you have a fantastic week. I will see you on Sunday for our Simple Sunday video. Thanks. Bye now.